Is that someone? Okay, we're live. I was hearing noise outside my door. I'm like, what's going on? Anyways, hello, everybody. Welcome. And I'm here with Jill Weatherhead. Hi, Jill. Nice to see you.
Hi, Jennifer.
So, Jill, please introduce yourself. Tell everybody who you are and what your business is.
I am Jill Weatherhead, and I'm in direct sales and with skin, hair, and wellness products. And I also am advancing to being a writer. I guess I've kind of had it in me, but thanks to being here, I've branched out to that and created a platform. And I'm really excited about that because I think that's more who I am, is expressing myself that way than just saying, hey, this is me or whatever.
Awesome. So bring us back to when you first joined the Joyous Journey. What was it that inspired you to do so?
I actually know it was in October of 2020 when we were all having so much fun with the change of the world. And I was very hungry for community. And you did I think it was a 10-day challenge, if I'm correct. I was trying to find the book that I kept all the notes in. And it was free. It's like, And I've attended, that's kind of what I was doing because, I mean, I get a lot of training with the company that I'm with, but I wanted something more, And so I think it was about, I forget which day it was, but it was the day that you talked about money. And that's a hurdle that was a big hurdle for me, when people would say, like the Eric Wars, and they say, how much do you want to make in a month? And it's like, I have no idea. Like it just, and, even in my company, it's like, do you want to get here so you can make this? And it's kind of like, so I kind of struggled with that. And you help me see, just even in that one topic, all these misbeliefs that I held around what abundance really means. I've been really stuck on that word for a significant period of my life. And you, in that short topic alone, I went, okay, because it like every day was like a teaser. It's like, join me, I can tell you more. And it was just like, okay, when I got to that one, it was like, okay, I'm gonna have to sign up because I want the more. I just, I mean, they all do, right? All the challenges kind of like, here's just a little bit.
Well, you can only cover so much, and because like it takes more than 5 days, 20 minutes a day to teach a lot of stuff. So talk to me. I'm curious about that abundance piece. So was that part of what made you want to join the Joyous Journey, or?
Well, that was part, but I love the community. I mean, it was so great. And I knew before you told me that you grew up on the East Coast because I could hear it in your vowels. It's kind of I spent a bulk of my childhood in Prince Edward Island, and there's a vowel that gives us away. And, and so I was like, I bet you she either spent time there, has relatives, something. My husband's a linguist, so it's kind of a thing that now that I've been doing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And so I think I felt like we were kindred spirits right from the get-go. And I felt that you were real. Like a lot of these people that come on, and I don't know, they've got good presentation, they've got good information. But again, like I said, it was the community. I felt very belonged. It's like I belong here. And I haven't had that as quick as I did with the Joyous Journey. So those are really key on.
That's beautiful. So you've been with us for a while now. Tell us, what are some of the biggest shifts you've seen in yourself and your business as a result? Because I know a lot's happened for you.
Yeah, lots happened. Well, a lot of it has been even getting to the branding, because my branding is this idea of, like, I've struggled with self-image and self-focus, and like this idea of loving yourself. I love to give, I love to serve, it's always been about everybody else. And this idea of self was really difficult for me. And through the Joyous Journey program that I've been in so far, I just keep learning that it's really okay to love yourself. And actually, you kind of have to start there. So I feel very late in life learning it, but if I get to live as long as Betty White, I still got some time left to make the change. But it awoke a part of me, like a spark. And it was like, you know what? The beauty is really in us. It's not about everything that the world tells us. It's something here. And there's reasons that we have because of our upbringing, or maybe something that's happened to us in life, or the media that says you don't have it unless you look like this, have these color eyes. And I thought, I want to spark, because I feel sparked now, and I want to ignite everybody. So becoming igniter of beauty. And I think we really need it in the world. And we need what you're having, because you talk about the joy in the journey. And that's exactly right. Our businesses can't weigh us down, or our life can't weigh us down. We have to find joy. Joy is so much more than happiness. And you've really helped me discern that as well.
Oh, that's beautiful. And so you found your brand voice, which is the Spark Your Beauty. And you've taken a journey of abundance. So what does abundance mean to you now?
Abundance is to me means living my life to the fullest, whatever I have of the resources that are in my hand, and then expanding that. So it's not just that I only have, you think about the sower that seeds, carrots. We were just talking about this in a group, and I didn't know this about it. So I just learned this from Kim, one of the other people that are in the Joyous Journey. And she talked about when you plant carrots, you always plant more than you want. And then you do this weeding process. And it clicked a light for me to say, it's like that. Like abundance is, you may only have 4 seeds, but those seeds are going to multiply if you plant them in the soil and you give them fertilizer, and you have a group of people around you that you can go to that will be honest with you. Like, you don't want just somebody saying, oh, that was great, you did great. I mean, it's okay to say that, but you also need somebody to say, that was great. Now step back, and here's a way to go even bigger, better. And that's what I think abundance is.
I love that definition, because it is, I feel like it's so different than what most entrepreneurs think that it is. And in the definition you just gave, it enables you to feel abundant no matter where you are on your journey, which enables you to attract more abundance. Whereas I think for a lot of coaches, they have a very narrow definition of abundance, and that blocks them from getting it. Is that where you were in the beginning, or did you always feel this way about abundance?
No, I thought abundance meant you were a millionaire.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Like I really thought it had to do with the money, or your house, or your car, or how many friends you had. Like it was all that that was abundance.
So you must then have a huge emotional shift just in your day-to-day living.
Very much so. Very much so.
So when you think about what regular emotions you were feeling then versus now, what is the biggest change for you?
I don't worry as much as I used to.
Oh, right.
That's a big one.
Yes.
I step forward with more confidence, because it's like you take that risk, and it's a risk, but but I'll be okay. I'll take a risk and try this. And if it doesn't work out, I'm not at a loss.
Right.
And I was just talking to somebody yesterday about something that I felt that I lost, and she turned it and said, it's actually a win because of this. And she helped me to see that it wasn't a loss, because this is the win in that. And that's abundant living to me.
That is abundant living. That's beautiful. And that's the classic reframe, which is awesome. Amazing. And so as we wrap up here, Jill, if someone was thinking about joining the Joyous Journey and they were on the fence, what would you say to them?
Get off the fence. Seriously though, I tell everybody about you, and I didn't even know, and there's nothing and when they do, they go, yeah, what's in it for you? It's like, nothing. I'm just telling you, you gotta come, you gotta see, you gotta taste and see this, because it's if nothing else, the community. You have so much to offer. And I just in the wrap up, I would say you're I want to compare you to Walt Disney for a minute, because just when you think Walt Disney can't, or Marvel or any of those, and you think they can't possibly come up with something better, and you do, you tweak the program, or you like this unlock your superpower. It's like, you know, and that's added in. Like, it's not like you charged us on top, which a lot of programs do. It's like, here's your main program. Now, if you want this, you have to pay more. You don't do that because we're honorary members. We're invited into all these, the book studies, the 2 books that we've studied together, the 6-week thing that we did, and now the 90-day thing. Like, and I haven't even finished going through the library that you have that is at my, you know, fingertips.
Yeah.
So
yeah. And that is one of my favorite parts of the Joyous Journey is becoming a member. There are so many benefits that are beyond the things that you pay for. And that is a lot of bonus things, but also, you know, as I'm doing these interviews, everyone has mentioned the amazing community. Like everyone.
Well, because you come together with a group of people that maybe you wouldn't have thought you were part of, and maybe you don't feel, because, you know, I do things a little differently than a lot of the people in the group, but they treat me just like we're equals.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like there's a hierarchy, that we're equals. And bouncing off somebody else, or having you do whatever we call your, I call it the Gibbs slap in the back of the head, if for the people that watch NCIS. But it's like that. It's like you cut through the gobbledygook and you just say, Jill, come here. And I can think of once or twice I've thought about leaving, and those would have been the wrong things to do. And so I'm really thankful that I haven't done that, and I don't see doing that.
We hope you don't change your mind. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Jill, for being here.
Thank you for the opportunity to come.
Yes. And thank you so much for everyone for watching. And if you haven't had a chance yet, make sure you click the link and go join the Joyous Journey. The doors are now open. Do what Jill says, get off the fence. And yeah, thank you, Jill. We love having you as a part of the community. We hope you stay forever. And I personally want to say I'm very proud of the progress that you've made. I noticed a huge difference in you since when you first started. And I can't wait for a year from now to do another interview and talk about where you are, because I know it's going to be another huge shift, because you have such a strong foundation now. So thank you, Jill. Thank you, everybody. And we'll see you soon.
Bye.
All right. Bye.